5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start your engines. Welcome to the Super Gex League. Today we have Muddy Maestro and Yoga Monyo. What group is this and what's the task?
Hey, Muddy, would you care to explain it to everybody? Because I am bad at explaining things.
Sure, we are doing a race to get, or to collect, or to tail whip, or to lick as many of the little power-up balls as we can in the game in 30 minutes.
Hopefully you guys make it out of the cemetery and Toon Hub worlds.
Yeah.
That way, we can get a bit more variety in this Gex League.
Yeah, we actually have the we have all the levels already unlocked, and I keep licking instead of tail whipping.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
used to it too because of the 3D games. They're swapped.
I know, right? It's so weird.
Yeah, you might also notice how many lives they have for reasons.
Yeah, we also have infinite lives. Because otherwise we'd probably like game over like 4 times in this run.
Yeah,
I
all I know is
figured
this game is apparently hard.
Does all levels include the Planet X bonus levels? I figure
Yes,
there's a...
that's actually where we started. Like, that's where the save starts.
Oh.
Or not the save, the password. So yeah, if any of us want to go there, we can.
Yeah, I figured there's a ton of collectibles there.
Depends on if it's the collectibles that we want, though, because we are looking for the sphere ball thingies specifically.
Sphere ball thingies.
Yeah. Well, I only did the only level so far that I've done, because I had a not practice. I wanted to test how the game was because I've literally never played this game before. I've been planning to at some point. It's just like hasn't popped up yet. Like,
so you guys are collecting the spheres then?
Yeah. Like these 2 that I just got.
Oh, that's what you meant by power-ups. Okay.
Yeah.
If any one of them, they all count for points. And it's good. It's going to be another muddy edit job to make this work. But...
It's a muddy run. At first, I was against us choosing because me and Muddy apparently are really good at making some complex goals.
But complex goals make these tournament thingies interesting.
Heck yeah.
To be honest. I mean,
at first, I was
so
against
far,
it,
I've been spree marathoning the first ISGP's videos because of a comment in the ISGP2 highlights thing making fun of Keyford for only watching the highlights. So I'm going out of my way to watch all the ISGP1 and ISGP2 videos piece by piece, in between me logging some other things and also trying to speedrun Spiral 3. And so far, my favorite video / challenge that you guys have done has been the 20 orbs pacifist run.
Oh,
what
yeah.
Is like, as in you can't kill any enemies or anything?
You're not supposed to kill any enemies. If you do, you get a time penalty. I believe that was what happened. So, I mean, this kind of challenge I could get behind if I were to participate in one of these. Oh, an all power-ups race? Sounds like my cup of tea.
Have fun.
Or at least
counting all of these for the record, Muddy.
Yeah, there's a lot of them in this game, actually. That's...
Muddy's like, I might have made a mistake. I might have made a mistake.
I have done worse. I have done worse.
What is the worst you've done? I need to know. In terms of like an editing job.
Probably maybe the Crystal Maze the Crystal Maze race with Gladiator and
Crystal Maze
was pretty bad.
I will keep my eyes peeled. I'm watching the first one just because when I archive spree videos, I like to watch them in order. Unfortunately, the order of the ISGP1 videos is completely whack. But I begrudgingly accept this because, I mean, I leave haiku poems at the end of each of the ISGP1 vids. I don't know if I'll continue the trend with ISGP2 vids, but So far, aside from one video where I didn't leave a haiku poem because I had come up with the goal after the fact, or I came up with the goal after watching that one, I have since not wavered in my haiku poetry. Sometimes I have to edit the comments to make sure that they're accurate haiku poems, since syllables are a bit stringent.
I give you props for just doing a haiku poem. I haven't done a haiku poem in so long. Wait, I don't get this. I feel like it's literally been like since school days. How do I get this stupid power up? I need to stop like trying to get it. Oh,
There we go. You got it. Just as you were about to say you could.
I was just about to run away from it because it was pissing me off.
Yes. So this is yet another run where we're just two complete noobs at this game.
That's what makes it more fun. That or like, like completely blind runs of people who either barely played a game or they don't really know it, or have just never played the game. I always think those ones are also a lot of fun to do. At least I enjoy playing them because then it's not really like it's not even it's even playing ground for a completely different reason.
Yeah,
it's not because we're both good; it's because we both are terrible.
I mean.
And it is still quite entertaining.
It's kind of hard to be terrible at Gex 1, I think.
It's a hard game from what I've heard. I don't know, though.
I mean, the mechanics of it are that basic, where either you get it or you don't.
Oh, okay. See. That was hard. I mean, it was spherical.
Well, I think it's kind of a thing where, like, if we played it for... if we play it for a short bit, then we kind of get it. But if we're just going to this, like, completely version to the game. Okay, I guess I'm not technically completely version because I mean I played the game a little bit as a kid, and I played it a couple times in IAS 8. It was.
Yeah, IAS 8 was
actually
so long.
Yeah, it was.
I forget that there are other tournament
arcs
aside from
like 8 years ago, right?
Yeah, I'm the true winner of IAS 8, as everybody knows. It's written on the wiki, so it's true.
It is? What? What wiki?
Actually, and yeah, Desert and I were in the same group. Desert.
No, but I mean...
Yeah, Desert and I were in the same group in IAS 8.
Somebody's dying. You're back, don't worry.
We had...
Oh, no, never mind. He'll come back eventually, guys.
Against with Lyle in order to determine who we're going to move on, because I think we both had 2 wins.
You're here.
Yes,
am I here?
You're here.
Am I here?
You're here.
Am I here? Can you hear me?
We've got Jungle Isle being featured. Good.
Hey. Finally, we get to see someone else inside the cemetery.
This will be interesting.
I'm not sure how much of me I came through that last little bit, but I was saying that in IAS 8, Desert and I were in the same group, and we actually had a triple threat with Lyle in order to determine who was going to move on from that group, because we both had or all 3 of us had 2 wins, I think it was. I think we did Gex 1 as our triple threat race. I can't remember who moved on though. Obviously I did, but I can't remember if it was you or Lyle.
I'm just mentioning it here. I did, in fact, collect a power up. This is just for you editing, because there was like a power up very slightly hidden. All right, I'm not doing that stage.
Yeah, cover as much ground as you can in each of these.
Well, we have 30 minutes, and my ideology is to run until I die and then move on to the next level.
I mean, my biggest problem with ISGP 1 is that almost all of the Spiral 1 particulars don't make it past Sunrise Spring, let alone the first 2 warp rooms. So
that's why we
with how scarce
we fixed it.
Yeah, with ISGP 1 and how little Spyro 3 was covered, it would have made sense to choose goals that got you at least to Evening Lake, since that would cover more ground and then you wouldn't have to worry about the scarcity of Spyro 3. I feel like the same case is being made for Gex 1. Especially because there's not a GBC version of Gex 1, so it's kind of a tough sell for frequency of this game compared to the other two Gexes.
Yo, it's a fucking gorilla. Sorry.
I'm also surprised you haven't covered a kart game that also has Gex in it.
So basically, you're saying you want me to go to Planet X?
No. I'm saying cover as much ground as you can. If you make it to Resopolis, it'll probably do just as fine. I figured Planet X would be a different person's challenge, at least. I mean, I don't know if I remember watching a speedrun where somebody went to Cemetery, the first Cemetery level, did all the mini games, unlocked the Planet X ones, and then just marched all over Planet X before resuming the game back at Cemetery. So the level is entire. I don't know where else you can get Planet X levels, but it's an early bird cameo at least. I mean,
oh, there I am.
My inner child is coming out, and it hurts. Yeah, so you guys have at least covered 3 of the warp rooms so far. Now I'm just, observing with intent to see what you guys do next.
You know, this game kind of makes me think of what? Okay, well, that's a glitch.
Was it?
Yeah, I definitely got pushed through the wall.
Okay, I'm not going through that area. I do not want to try platform that.
But this game is kind of my god. I had the game in mind, and then that glitch threw me off. I'll get this again just in case you can see that. This game is reminding me of another game that I can't think of off the top of my head now because I fell through the wall and that completely threw me off. Dang it. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember. It's kind of making me think of Rayman, first Rayman game right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's very, I guess you can
At
say
least
it's
this area. Is this area, the Candyland area, or whatever the heck it was called, like whatever the actual name is.
Pee pee poo poo.
Hello, pee pee poo poo.
Hello, guys.
Hey.
How you doing?
How's the sped run going?
They're collecting a lot of power-ups and covering a lot of ground, which is a welcome relief, because if Gex 1 becomes more of a scarce game, then the ground will have been covered, and then it won't be going, oh, they didn't represent Gex 1 enough.
True. There's been some some movement in the electoral college of Gex.
God damn it!
Oh boy!
Why'd you have to phrase it like that?
Wow! Suddenly, I hate Gex 1. Huh, how did that happen?
God damn it!
Gex 1 is approaching parody in Georgia.
Oh boy!
Oh my!
It's gonna be dated by the time this is up.
So no, that's why you gotta date your speed runs.
You don't.
Absolutely.
No, why?
Maybe
It's like that one time I dated. Dude, dating things is really. It's like a coin flip, and when you date things, sometimes you can date things. I didn't realize
and it can either age like wine or age like milk.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best part about aging things.
We want the age like wine part. That's the.
Wine is pretty delicious.
I mean,
true that.
I think I'm more of a red wine kind of guy than a white wine kind of guy, but the general principle is the same. You still
I live in wine country, though. It's kind of unfair for me, almost, to prefer wine. You know?
Yeah.
This game is ass sometimes. We're about halfway through.
Oh, halfway is in 15 minutes have passed? Wow.
Yeah.
It felt more like 10 tops.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
This is a really interesting game. Again, never actually play the game. I still want to play it at some point, especially now from actually playing it. Like the little bits, even though it's not the full way, like the full experience, you know.
Has anybody acknowledged that the background in Gex, the backdrop, looks like Rocko's Modern Life?
I was literally thinking about that, but I couldn't remember the name of the show.
Yeah.
It literally looks like their their humble abode, yeah. I just couldn't remember the name of the damn show.
Yeah.
I want to get out of this level now because I want to redo that platforming. See, I'm showing the most diversity potentially because I'm literally just zooming through every level right now.
Hey, it's something. And then if there are no more Gex 1 playthroughs done in this tournament, then okay, no harm, no foul.
I wouldn't doubt if once it starts moving to round 2, if people start straying away from it and just start going to the safety picks of Gex 1 or Gex 3 and 2, especially 2.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I feel like Gex 3 will be the main one.
That could be the main one for me.
Gex 2 seems to be the main one usually. I want to do more Gex 2 runs. I've only done one, and that was a joke run.
All right.
This is really picky, this stage. Hitting the blocks. Oh god, what is this? But it's nice to see some Gex 2 coming from, or Gex 3, or honestly all these Gex games coming from IS 8, because that was wasn't that mostly just Gex 2?
It was by the end of it, yeah. I mean,
so
Gex
what was I'm a speedrunner?
What was it?
Basically
I've never heard of it.
Basically this, but more tight knit of a community and much more.
Wait, even more tight?
Much more amateur.
Yes and no. Like, it was tight knit to an extent, but also that was before Discord. So if you wanted to actually be in a call, you had to individually, add groups and stuff like that. So it was actually a lot.
Yeah.
It was actually I actually don't remember how it was even organized because it was a mess at the time. Left out, like how people were left out. How many individual chats would you make with the exact same people? Like instead of just one big chat.
Luckily, there were a lot of big chats
people at one point.
Yeah,
I'm giving up on this level. It does not seem to be anything in this level.
51
Get out of here.
Wait, I think this is the cemetery. I don't want to be here. I've already gone through every cemetery level. Except for the boss. Which levels have I not done? Or areas, worlds?
Yeah, some of you haven't done Kung Fu, and it doesn't look like Resopolis or Planet X have been done on your end. I don't know if Muddy's done a different batch of levels or not.
I looked at Resopolis, but I only saw one level in there.
It went into Resopolis, but there was one level, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so hard to explain what I mean when I say this, but this game looks so 3D. I know it is. Originally, it was a 3D game, so it makes sense. But it totally reeks 3D.
Yeah.
Just graphically speaking, not necessarily gameplay.
I think Gex was supposed to be the mascot for the 3DO, but then the 3DO failed.
Yeah.
Because Gex was one of the only good games on it. So it ended up being that since the console failed, Gex had to migrate to a bunch of different consoles.
Yeah, Gex abandoned ship. You saw what was happening.
It was the Gexodus.
I am waiting for the revitalization of Gex, where they talk about how ISGP, well, the Super Gex League, you know, how we single-handedly brought back Gex from its grave.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. I had a former friend.
Oh, wait, I don't think we want to take the blame for that.
It's not credit taking of that caliber reminds me of a former friend who was really into Crash Bandicoot, but he had the personality and disposition of Riley Freeman from the Boondocks. So what ended up happening was he tried to take credit for the existence of Crash N. Sane Trilogy because he kept saying for the longest time, "Oh, Crash is coming back.
Wait, how does the
Crash is coming back?" And it was really irritating. Because on one hand, he was saying what everybody was feeling, or at least everybody I knew that liked Crash. But at the same time, I think the Insane Trilogy fame got into his head and kind of started making him into a colossal jerk. And I don't want the same thing to happen to you guys that happened to, what do I call him? Mr. Xiaolong, because he asked to be called that in one of his rap songs.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, shit.
And the thing is that I don't even know if he's even big in the Crash community anymore. The guy that tried to take credit for the existence of Insane Trilogy being foreshadowed a bunch.
I mean, people were saying it was foreshadowed when it was like not foreshadowed. So
yeah, he's one of those guys that kept trying to speculate on it for years.
Does that count as me getting the power up? My tongue was on it, but I was mid-death animation.
I wouldn't count it just because it's too ambiguous.
We'll do a frame-by-frame analysis. No, you got it.
My tongue is clearly attached to it. It's just a matter of if that counts or not.
It's good enough.
I mean, you licked it. That counts, right? Finders keepers.
Yeah, finders keepers.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, this world sucks.
It's mine.
Yeah. If Gex does come back, and this is a big if because there are people like the completionist who keep saying, "Oh, he needs to stay in the '90s," and their bad faith arguments piss me off. I would prefer if it was just a thing that happened independent of any particular influence, and yay, Gex is back. If Square Enix, the parent company at this point for Gex, wants to acknowledge people like us, then they can or can't at their own leisure. I mean,
Square Enix acknowledging people.
Wait, what? That was Craig! Craig! Where the oh.
Okay, I don't want to be in this level. This level's gonna suck.
Craig has been unexpectedly disconnected.
It's fine, I have audio on my end, luckily.
Okay.
Everybody gets to hear the beautiful music of Gex 1.
Get in here.
Now
recording.
Shut up,
It's like 10
Craig.
seconds or something.
What the hell just happened?
Yeah, he does that on occasion. Even the one who made the bot doesn't know why.
See, this is why you should never trust Craig. I never had faith in that guy.
I mean, at least the audio will be reasonably synced. I presume a bit of editing is done to make sure that's the case, so it's not like double Sunny Villa, where it's hurting my ears.
Oh, it's okay. We got our good friend Muddy here editing the video. I trust his abilities in editing.
Yeah, I see you getting zapped by lightning. By, I guess, Raiden or whoever this guy is.
Nah, that has to be Raiden. Or at least discount Raiden. Given how cautious Crystal Dynamics were with their with the likeness of the guy.
To sort of riff a little bit off of what you were saying though about how some people say it should stay in the 90s. I feel like a lot of that has to do with how it's hated a lot of the things Gex says is what? What? Why am I here? Okay.
Well, you got some power ups from it.
Yeah, I got power ups. I don't know what happened, but
how much time do we have left?
We have got 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Okay.
I think I've shown off most of this game. I'll go into Sector X just for you, or whatever it's called.
Planet X. I mean, isn't there? I mean, there is away from Cemetery. I don't know what other levels have a back door access to Planet X aside from Cemetery.
I think I can just run to from the beginning area, right?
I think so.
It's the way left area, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this area.
No, that's two.
Oh no, it is two. Wait.
Yeah.
I got this. I'll spend the next 5 minutes trying to get there.
I mean,
well, to be fair, I did do all the stages there, so I did
the only requests I've had for different challenges have been Planet X stages in Gex 1 and Mazed and Confused in Gex 2. I feel like Gex 3, there's only a few levels, and I feel like that one's gonna go over most of them. I think even Mythology Network got to shine a bit for whatever reason.
In Gex 3, right? Hate that stage. Guess I'm going to Resopolis, guys.
Yeah, I am in Resopolis as well. I've got everywhere else there is. So.
Same.
Yeah, we've definitely covered. I don't know how to progress through this level, but I'm trying.
This will be interesting on how, who's going to be the winner. I wonder.
Yeah,
we're probably going to end up.
Yeah, we're not gonna know until after the editing, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me before it's like sent or anything. Well, we're clearly in the same areas. I guess it's just a matter of who got the most power-ups in certain stages, because some stages seem to give a lot and others seem to give jack all.
I know, right? I've been in a few of both.
Oh, come on. Let me Why is it doing? Can I not go back? Oh, what? Okay. I guess I can go back.
So you've got Channel Z, it looks like. Could you not find Planet X?
No, I couldn't. And I just said, well, Resopolis is there. I don't know if it's gonna get any. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna get shown. So I'll show it off.
I mean, if you had to choose between the two, I think this was the right choice. Yeah.
I don't think I can get that power up.
Sorry, I had to put my can of ginger ale away. I had already.
Do you drink ginger ale when not sick, just because you like the taste, or are you currently feeling ill?
Yeah, I like ginger ale as a non-medical thing.
That's not too weird, though, because
I mean, I was trying cranberry ginger ale for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. I hope this is like an actual level here. On the move. Coming through. Alright, so this is probably the last level I'll be able to do then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got 1 minute. Minute.
Once I die here, unless I die like right at the beginning, I'll probably just stop, because I highly doubt that I would be able to progress far enough. Alright, come on, give me power up stage, come on. Shut up, Gex.
I think I've already been in this level, but oh well. Oh yeah, I have been. I got a checkpoint in this level.
Hey. Oh, I remember your checkpoint.
Oh yeah. It's tail time, guys.
Oh yeah.
I actually remembered there was a power up right there I didn't get before I died. 20 seconds.
I think I just got a checkpoint. Can I in fact get
And Leroy Jenkins has entered the call.
But I have like
Tail
10
end.
10
seconds.
seconds.
Miss seconds
Yeah.
to go.
Nope, that's what I have,
5,
man.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Leroy
That's it.
Jenkins.
Whoa, we did it. I
So,
win.
congrats.
I win.
Congrats
One
on
of us
whoever
loses.
wins. Yeah. Also, I lost. Give your victory speech and your
Tally
losing
up the
speech
power
respectively.
Wait. Okay. So wait. What?
And in case it's a tie, let's just say whoever got their last power up first.
Sounds
Yes,
Wait,
I am.
unless someone was
completely
counting, because
fine
I
with
wasn't.
that.
I mean, I didn't keep count either.
There was
Keep
way
count.
there was
It's
way
one of those
too many.
completely-
You guys would
Get the-
literally be like
see the
1,
final video.
okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there'd be a blank spot, and then you'd be like 9, 10, 11, 12.
In the words of Max, no, I lived.
Oh yeah, no.
If I were to take a guess at how many I got, I would guess 80. We'll see how close that is.
I'm not even gonna bother trying to throw out a number. I'll be honest. But I guess that is the run. Whoever won, congratulations to them. Congratulations.
Fuck you.
Yeah, whoever
Yeah.
lost, fuck you. I hope
Here's
I
some
lost
confetti.
so I can just be angry at myself.
Doesn't
We showed
everybody?
off most of the game though, I guess, or just
Yeah,
not.
that's good.
the
I'm glad.
Planet X
Because
specifically.
most things have been most things are usually just the cemetery. You know,
Yep,
which has great music, but yeah, it's good. Thanks, guys. Well done.
I think there's 3 runs ups at this point, and yeah, they're all only in the cemetery at this point.
Because none of us are very good, and we forgot. We
Well,
didn't. You added
everybody
level
grand
system.
tour of Gex 1. Play the game.
Sorry, guys. I
Idiots.
believe it's pronounced Jex.
Yeah. Play Jex 1, please.
Yeah. It required us having every level unlocked and infinite lives, but here's the game, guys.
Yep.
Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to speed run to that subscribe button.
His influence will forever be felt. Key.
Thank you all. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Yo, yeah, it's fucking tail time, bitch.